Zeref versus E&D. Yes, the battle that we've been waiting for forever, man. We got to see a little bit of a glimpse with it when Natsu first met Zeref back in 465, but now we're gonna get the whole thing, man. And for starters, I do think that Zeref, he will have complete control over himself, because in this arc we've seen that Zeref, he admitted that him Zeref, not the Zeref that has the red eyes, the Zeref with the normal eyes, with the sane eyes, he said that he wants to destroy everything. So that leads me to believe that it's actually Zeref thinking this, not the Zeref that's being controlled. So I do think that Zeref, he will be in complete control over himself, and once he fights, or once he sees E&D, he will feel somewhat happy, because E&D, or Natsu, he's finally reached his full potential. You know, Natsu, he was created to defeat Zeref. Zeref, he knew at some point that Natsu would turn into E&D. So I do think that Zeref, he would be excited, or not excited, but he'll be more happy, relieved. But I still do think that that Zeref will want to go all out. He will want to fight his little brother all out. But the one thing that Zeref doesn't know about E&D at this point is that he has consumed fairy heart. So at this point, Natsu, he will have an infinite source of magic, and he'll also have the ability to be able to kill Zeref, which I do think, simply because he's E&D, which I do think is going to play a huge role in Zeref's downfall. Now, as for the fight, I do see it more being on the dominating side of E&D, simply because he won't have any control. Natsu won't have any control over himself, and he's basically Zeref's kryptonite at this point. Like, it's basically if Superman went to go fight kryptonite man, that's basically what this fight will be like, simply because Zeref, he wanted to die. He wants to die, or at this point, we don't know if he still wants to die, but he basically created something that could kill him, and this thing that could kill him is going to have an infinite source of magic. So at this point, Zeref, he'll be screwed. But I do think that Zeref is going to put up a fight, simply because I don't think Hero Marshall is going to be drawing Zeref, get one shot at Zeref. He's going to use all his tricks. He's going to pull out all his tricks in the bag, but in the end, he will lose to his little brother, and he won't be too sad about it, simply because he'll finally be able to see his greatest creation achieve its highest potential, and achieve its maximum stock that he wanted it to see. But I do think that there's going to be one more thing left over after Zeref and Acton Logia has been defeated. It is stopping E&D himself. If you guys want to see my thoughts on that, make sure you watch part 4. But that's basically it for this little prediction video. Part 3, I do think that Natsu will go on to defeat Zeref, or E&D will go on to defeat Zeref, but he will still not be in control of himself. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.